1, 2, 3, 4. Get your friends about the group chat, group chat, group chat. With your passports in the air. The devil, he don't like it. Stomp that devil, stomp that devil. Oh, well, oh, well.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
So
Welcome back to Get Out the Group Chat. I am Tanzania Black.
My name is Shavonia Marie.
And we're so excited because this episode is going to be off the chain. We're going to help the people today. But before we get into that, we want to introduce you to our friend.
Yes, this is the Barbara Baldwin.
Oh, look at you said her name right. Good job.
She got married, so I had to switch it up.
What's her name on your phone?
It's probably still
Well, I just changed hands.
No, me too.
No,
me too.
Matter of fact, mine still say Tanzania Rupert.
No, don't be back. She still go by that. So
actually, technically, I am Tanzania Black, but because everything requires a license, which I have yet, not Tanzania Rupert.
Tanzania Rupert.
Since my license, I'm in Texas and stuff. It just take a lot to really be a new person here.
Yeah.
I hadn't changed it, but as soon as I change it, and
she want to stick with the family bond of Rupert. And look, that gets us to our episode today: blood and bonds.
Blood and bonds. What does that mean, Shay?
So it's like you swear we cousins, but we're not.
Me and Shay are cousins. So please don't let her tell you otherwise.
We have a bond, but I have blood relationship with my family, right?
Emmy.
And so it's like, do they mix? How does it work? How does it look? Like, is the bond that close that the family is like, we blood, boo-boo. You need to put that chick to the side because she ain't blood.
Do you have that? Y'all had that experience?
No. Not really.
Were your family is telling you to put your friends to the side?
Nah, not really. I think I've heard a lot of stories now.
Give me a story.
I know some people, like, they'll think this person is hanging around their friends too much and they don't have time for their family. Yeah. So I think it is a healthy way of doing things, I feel like. I don't feel like you should pick one over the other. Yeah.
My mom is so funny. My mom just sent a text message today. It was so cute and sweet. Girl, I'm gonna call you later, but she was like, I know you're busy, but make some time for me. Aww. And it's so sweet. However, Barb.
Barb.
Okay.
Look into that camera, talk to her.
Call me while I'm at work, while I'm moving around and shaking, because after I get off work, I'll be tired.
Exactly.
And so I don't even want to talk to myself, my children. So, it's hard to get on the phone and stay on the phone with somebody because we talk. Right. We don't have short conversations. It's always long conversations.
Okay,
so, it's like,
you gotta prepare for her.
I have to be prepared, but lately, I just started a new job or whatever. So, just being at work now from, like, going from not working to now working, like, trying to find that balance. They do something to
your body, honestly.
Yeah,
you gotta get trained into it, like, get some endurance.
Listen, I've been there almost 3 months, and I ain't whipped into shape yet. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get to it.
And so just trying to find that balance to be able to still talk to my family, like come home and want to be present and still happy and want to cook dinner and do all the things, but it's so hard. Especially lately.
So now, since you know that, and you kind of, you said you've been there for 3 months, can you probably like be intentional of like scheduling out certain things just to make sure nobody's not feeling neglected in a sense,
Yeah, but the first people I want to make sure that they don't feel the neglect. The first person is God, right? So it's like, I'm doing all this stuff. You done gave me all this. And now, child, I barely want to get up and pray. Ooh, Lord, I'm so tired.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
And you need me to do the day that I gave you.
But listen, so now what I'm doing at work is as soon as I get there, like the worship music is playing at least up until noon. Like, so I have a good little playlist going and can be able to commune and talk with him as as I get tasks that it might be a little challenging. His spirit is in the room, so he kind of help guide those situations. So first him, but then the people that live in my own house, like I can't entertain a lot of things outside right now. So I got to
Yeah.
make sure that I'm, being intentional about how I spend my time
That's
with
good.
my husband and my kids. So it has to be very strategic. It has to be
Yeah.
planned out.
Yeah.
Like even for the podcast, it was
Yeah.
scheduled for me to come on tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
But we were all going to be over here on this side of town at the same time. So I was like,
Gotcha.
can we switch it? Because tomorrow I want to dedicate
Right.
doing absolutely nothing
Yeah.
with my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And because you got a dope bond, you
Yeah.
was able to switch it up. So
Yeah.
that's why you got to have blood in bonds. I feel like because
Yeah.
it just helps keep everything together in order.
So, do y'all have experience with the blood and the bonds, your family and your friends, like mixing? Has that gone well or has that gone bad, or is it kind of like in the middle?
I mean, y'all seen my blood and bonds mixed when we went to New York. You remember my family?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just go ahead and shout out the Lewises right now. If you need somebody to book the trip, if you need somebody to drive you around, if you need somebody to be there for you and show you the way, the Lewises is going to do it every single time.
Every single shout out.
Man, he was driving us from New Jersey,
Yes.
back to Times Square daily.
Harlem.
Her daddy.
They came all the way to New York for.
They went from Rochester to
we
New
had
York. I mean,
Yep.
Rochester to New York City.
Yeah.
And he was the Uber driver.
He was our Uber driver. But
Going through them $25 tolls from New
Yes.
Jersey to New York.
Yes.
My
my blood. And then we played the game Nikea. We
never even posted that. So they had a different hotel room than us, and her
Yeah.
mom had like a whole decorated whole shindig and surprised her with a birthday. Mind
Yeah.
you, we went to New York in December.
Yeah.
Nikea's birthday is in July.
But she knew it
And
was
she
Nikea's
had
birthday.
the trip was for Nikea's birthday, and so
Yep.
it was just so sweet.
Yeah. So shout out to Mom Duke. So yeah, my blood. They always ask about my friends and
Yeah.
shoot. I think one of my friends was in the hospital, and
Not you did like this. Like,
I just I just didn't know if she wanted to be out, so that's why I don't want to say her name. So you might have to clip that again. But so one of my friends was in the hospital, and my dad and mom literally prayed for her, got on the phone and prayed for her, speakerphone and all, and I'm just like, so yeah, I feel like they mix.
Yeah. Most of my friends' parents love me, lovable. But there are a couple who I notice ain't that much interested in me. But I don't think it's because of me. I think sometimes when a person doesn't have that balance with their family, or they're not communicating well with life situations. So maybe I moved to a different city, and I think it's interesting, especially when you're Christian and the Lord tell you to move, because the Lord tell you to move, but your family sees it as you just move with the people. That can make things difficult. Most people love me. Most of the parents love me.
Yeah,
my mama love all my friends. Know all the names.
Oh, absolutely.
She love the people.
Posts and everything.
That's really interesting because she don't comment on mine, but sent me a screenshot when I misspelled something and never liked the post. Didn't comment, and I'm just like, "Where's my camera? What's over there? How do you like a Barbara post? So you don't even. I better get a birthday post. That's all I know.
From your mama?
Yeah, she don't even give me no birthday post no more.
Oh, damn.
I'm sure. Let me text her. How did you get the comment? This woman sent me a screenshot of me misspelling something so you see it, and never even liked the post.
My mama, she was naming everybody, right? So where's this person at? Where they been? Well, Ted at.
Not where old Ted at.
Ted here. Ted don't love me no more. I ain't heard from Ted.
We need to call Miss Barbara. Let's call Miss
Call her
Barbara.
right now.
Where she at? Call her.
How you doing? When you coming back to Houston?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Look, I didn't get to see that. I was a little mad. I think I told you. I walked up to church and I was like, so you ain't tell me your mama and sister was in town? I was so mad. Didn't even get to see your mama.
Oh, my mama came to church and everything.
See, and I was going back and forth too, so that's
yeah.
why I missed her. But I was like, I miss your mama.
Yes, you did.
But yeah.
So do you think family and friends should mix? That should be the norm, or
if you're
should it be separate?
If you're doing real community, it gotta mix. There's no way of doing real community.
It's gonna naturally mix.
Yeah.
Listen, I can remember my sister being in college, and I think she was at ICC or Mississippi State, one of them, child.
Yeah.
But one of her friends, she would we all would bring our friends home. All of my sister's friends from high school and stuff. Wow. I know them folks they're my siblings.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? My brother's friends, like we know each other because of course, they're much older than me. I'm the baby,
not the baby,
but I was the little sister of all these people, these teenagers or these young adults, and so my sister brought home, which wasn't, abnormal. Yeah, she brought home someone from college. She was pregnant, right? But that girl stayed there for the longest. Like, my mama fed her. Like, she never did go home. Yeah. And as a kid, I'm like, where's this girl mama at? Yeah. Like, she here, my mama being her mama. Right. That's how I felt. But to see that, like, my mama fed her. She washed her clothes. It's like she fussed at her and talked to her just like she was my sister. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. She had the baby and all of that. The baby, like... Yeah. The girl lived with us for a while.
Which says that sometimes, blood is not always the people that you have actual blood with. Yeah. I don't think God calls us just to the family that he's given to us. He's called us to who's supposed to be in our circle. Exactly. And sometimes as friends, sometimes as mentors, sometimes as you mentoring somebody else and now they're children and you auntie and you ain't got no blood, relation. Yeah. So have y'all ever experienced like you just really epically failed at like having a good balance of the two?
Sheesh, I'm trying to think.
I would say my balance failed a little bit with church. So I mean, because
which is a bond.
It is a bond.
Yep.
And you meet people. So I met all of y'all at church.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So naturally, people could be looking like, golly, you sure spending a lot of time with them church folks. Like, you hardly come home no more, Yeah. Especially because the church I was raised in, like, we're pretty much family. Yeah. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? All of us were related to each other in some way. And so now I uproot myself and I joined another ministry. And now I don't see y'all no more, but y'all see me in pictures and stuff with other people. The church, another church family. It was difficult to navigate. I'm talking about for years. We're talking about like from me being like 18, 19 years old up until... Wow. I mean...
like almost like that.
I'm still here.
Right. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so it's hard because you build these relationships and like we doing ministry together. Like, our lives are now interwoven together because
it just naturally
are aligned.
You just naturally spend more time with the people that you... I'm seeing you every Wednesday, every Sunday. We're in the ministry, so I'm talking to you more. Right. And so I honestly think sometimes it's hard for like family to understand, especially when you like move away. Like that changes the game.
That's too real.
Like it's just like, oh, you always with them. Yeah. Like when you coming home, and I be like, well, when you coming to see me?
Yes.
Let's flip the script. So I make sure I'm what. I make sure that I make my trips, back home to see family. But I have reached a place in life I'm not gonna feel guilty about posting out one of these, a friend, because if anybody want to come see me, you can come see me. I ain't never told nobody no. So I do my due diligence and I go home. I make the calls. I need to do better. One, I need to call you right now. How are you?
You sure?
Right. But I think it's important that you make sure that you're doing your best to be that balance, to connect with your family. But I just think sometimes we build a greater relationship sometimes with the friends that we make outside of our family. And that doesn't mean that our family isn't important anymore. But there are things that my friends, that my community knows that my family has never known that happened to me. And not because I don't think you could take it or because something is wrong with you, but like they in proximity with me.
That's what I was about to say.
There's no way, like the amount of things that had happened in the last 60 days, like the people. My family could take it, but like I've created a community of people who are also built to take it as well, who loves me just as much as my family does, which is important because if I didn't have community, I would just be in Houston by myself. And I know y'all don't want me, don't want me to be lonely.
Exactly.
Like I love the fact that I grew up watching my mom have friends, go to the club, go to parties. Even to this day, she had somebody's 70s party. Like I love watching her have friends because it taught me how to have friends. She has cousins that she loves. They got a group chat. They got cruises, but she also has friends that to me at this point they my aunties. Like I grew up with both, and so I want to have both, and you can only have both by being intentional about building both of them.
That's true, and that's what like I think I saw my mom like being young. having her friends and, like you said, calling my aunties and stuff like that. But I think sometimes I don't know if as they got older, my parents have gotten older, that it's like I don't see them too much with too many friends. So I'm like,
Why
is that
think
gonna
is?
be? I don't know.
You think
like
it's
that's
like similar to why you kind of do what you do with friends. You put up the guards, don't get close because it's a lot of work. Because the truth is, the older you get more responsibilities. It is hard to cultivate that. But then if you got less and less friends, then it's really just you or your spouse.
Right. True. And that's not good either. Because you need those different outlets. So
well, you know what my mom has done is like she has joined this organization called Power to Excel. Right.
Okay, tell us.
So it's like a women empowerment group or something like that. So they go on trips.
Oh, this when she went to Hawaii and had the time of her life. These were the people. Okay.
She'd been to the DR.
Oh.
She'd have been on 2 cruises maybe.
Okay, mama.
She had. I'm talking about in the last 10 years.
Wow.
She goes all over the U.S. Right. But she never would have gone
if she wasn't.
If she hadn't. Became a part of this organization. And so, I mean, it wasn't for me, because there's some young girls in there, too. It wasn't for me. But I enjoy, from a distance, being able to see them having the time of their lives. Still living, honey.
Right.
Getting dressed up, because they have, award ceremonies. They all wear ball gowns. And it's this themed stuff they do. It's really, really top. And I'm talking about top tier vacations.
Wow.
And experiences. They've seen Tabitha Brown, Iyanla
Vanzant,
a couple times. You know what I'm saying? They see a lot of celebrities and stuff when they go out. So it's been great for her.
Yeah.
And I want that too.
Right.
Right now, I'm struggling a little bit because I got all these children.
Don't do my babies like
Bob,
that.
You give me the type that just it's March. You really just need to be planning for July. June or July, okay, y'all, what we doing in June or July? And let me schedule that now. You give me, I need to plan every 3 months kind of out.
No, I'm serious, because I've already have something to do in May and in June and in July, because those are the times I'm already planning out.
Yeah,
and it has to be planned out. My friend, she was like, Haley, she moved here, so we've been trying to connect more because she's new. Child, it's been hard because now her kids they play sports, but then I'm all consumed with work and my own family. So it's so what you doing in April? You got any weekends available? Right. In April. But you can't spring nothing on her, and she can't spring nothing on me. Let's do something this weekend.
Yeah, no.
It don't work that way with us anymore. I hate it, but that's just how it is.
Yeah.
I've been trying to convince one of my friends to send me a calendar invite. So hey guys, she's like, I don't want to do that because I'm assuming because it seems so formal, but it's just
some people need it.
I love that.
Send me a calendar. I feel loved. Send me a calendar invite. Send me or a text message to say this day at this time I will show up and I'm
a pop-up person. Just pop up on me.
I mean, not Kiera. What's your name? This we call her name.
Pop up on me. Pop up on me.
Shay.
I love the idea of a reminder.
Yeah.
I hate. I'm going to start doing that more here in the next couple months. Hey, text in the Black Friends Forever group. Hey, what are y'all doing today? How
you
y'all?
did that the other day, didn't you?
Yeah. Trying to be more intentional.
Right. I was like, okay, she's trying. Let's
Hi, what are y'all doing this weekend?
No,
it was too funny.
No, let me show you the reminder I have absolutely failed. Oh, where is it at? Oh, where is it at?
No, I was like, I do think I do need to be a little bit not called Barbara kids.
Barbara asked us to speak consistent and call them kids. I put a reminder in my phone. It fell every Thursday. I chose the wrong day.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, I call Addie. Addie gonna call me though. So sometimes I'm just like, she'll FaceTime me and then Luca get on so I can get my little time.
Oh yeah, you do.
I get my little time.
I suck. Let me change
now
the day
Joy
on.
And Kaden, I'm gonna have to figure out another.
They got a little time.
Another little way with them, but.
So then what tips would you give to people who are struggling, maybe their family is upset, right? That they're spending so much of their time with their friends. What advice would you give to them?
I would say just you're going to have to balance. You're going to have to be...
they're doing their best to balance. Let's say that. Because there's people who are really trying and your family is just upset.
Oh, no. Then you're just going to have to let that family be okay with what's going on.
You said let that family go.
Oh, no. You ain't got to get out that... Don't get out that family group chat now. But no, you're just gonna have to because it's not gonna happen overnight. Because they've been with you however old, if you're 20, they've been with you for so long that it's like, it's hard for them to let you go in a sense.
Which do you think is better, blood or bond?
Now, you know me, I'm blood all day. So I'm more ride or die blood. But I care about my bond too. So that's why I will always make sure both of them are pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, that I'm not neglecting one over the other in a sense. So, and I think both of my groups, blood or bond, actually respect each other in a sense. So,
just watching it, they really do.
Yeah,
your family, that's a great example.
Like that, they do it well.
They invited this adopted child. She'll be on all the trips.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. So I think I would always probably go blood, but I love my bond too.
I'd go neither. Not neither. To me, they're equal.
Oh,
to me, they're equal.
I mean,
because by bond, you're saying family. Family is large. I have 5,000 family members. So for me to say...
No, blood is family. You said bond.
Blood, right. Okay. So blood is family. So to say that my fifth cousin has priority over a bestie for the restie. To me... I think you're just thinking your 4 family members, but ultimately blood is family and bonds is all your friends. So to me, it would be like neither one. It's who is God called to me right now? Who am I called to right now? Gotcha. And that's the love that I'm gonna give because you.
Now the little 6 are gonna always come for everybody, but anything else, then they can have it. But
Barbara Nail?
I just need to work on both.
Barbara said, I need to work on the bond in the blood.
If you notice, I'm just like this. That's so good. I need help. I'm taking the
y'all, in season 3, we're going to see what Barbara Nail does with her blood and bond.
Little steps at a time.
We're going to get her right.
Because I want to go home to Mississippi, and when I go home, I feel guilty because, people are pulling me left and right.
Yep.
I'm like, y'all, I'm just going to say, hey, I'm here in my mama's house. Come see me.
Come see about me.
Right. Please come see me because that ripping and running, because now you got to stay 2 hours over here. Then you got to go to the country. Then you got to come back. It can be a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but I want to go home more now in 2024.
Okay.
So hopefully in the fall we get to travel a little bit more back to Mississippi.
That's good.
But I just need help with balancing it all.
We're gonna help Barbara. We're gonna put something together and y'all gonna see.
Mm-hmm. It could be testimony.
Yes.
It could be hard, but I think it's worth it. Because the end times are coming and we need somebody.
We all need somebody.
You need a group of people. Maybe they over there planting the greens. She planting the fruit.
Right, for real.
And I'm over here taking care of the cows. And we need a community of people.
I just mentioned that we were trying to build a compound.
No, for real. That's
in the country. No. Where we're starting to grow our own fruits and vegetables.
I love that.
Because at the end of the day, I want to be surrounded by people that I know love Jesus.
Exactly.
That I know that ain't out here scamming and scheming. That we can stick together. I don't want to, be surrounded by people that's a little wishy-washy and fickle in all their ways. I want to be surrounded by people that love me, my children, and love Jesus.
Exactly.
Because that's important.
That's going to be important.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
And the way they say, we about to enter into a little shaking in these next couple of months. You heard the people talking about the little shaking?
Don't talk about it, girl. I ain't ready.
Well, y'all better have y'all blood and bonds very tight.
Have both.
Both very tight.
Yes.
Because your blood might not live here. You need some bonds.
Right.
So don't neglect either.
Yeah.
Cultivate both. Be intentional about both to the best of your ability. Don't accept the guilt from people who ain't providing any energy to you, whether it be blood or bonds.
Right.
Because times are coming. I don't want to sound like, Jesus coming back tomorrow, but Jesus coming back real soon. Okay, party people. All right, so we said all that to say, get you some blood, stay connected to the blood, your family, but you also need you some bonds. You need you some friends to make it through just in life in general.
Yes, you definitely do. All right, so we're going to get into our game. Does my bestie know me? Mm-hmm. So, Barbara Nail, we're going to have you call somebody, and we're going to see if they're going to answer the 3 questions right.
Yes.
So, get them on the phone, girl.
So, my little bestie.
Let's see your little bestie.
Who's your bestie?
My little bestie.
Who your little
bestie for 19 years,
Uh-oh.
20 years.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see him. Are you
It's
gonna FaceTime me?
Oh, little Peyton. Well, he
He ain't
little
little
more.
no more.
Dang.
Oh,
That is
y'all,
a
this is a
homie.
grown man.
Dang, Peyton.
You finna FaceTime him?
I am.
Oh my gosh, you get to see
Oh, he's
Peyton.
gonna be so excited to see you, Tan.
All right, so we're going to get into our game. Does my bestie know me?
Mm-hmm.
So, Barbara Nell, we're going to have you call somebody, and we're going to see if they're going to answer the 3 questions right.
Yes.
All right, so we got Peyton on the line, her Barbara's little bestie. So, Peyton, you got to at least get 2 of these questions right, okay? So, Barbara can win, all right? So, first question is, what is Barbara's favorite color?
Pink.
Pink. What is your favorite color, Barb?
It's purple.
He saw the pink that she had on today.
I know I'm an AK and all, but you know,
Right.
I love pink. I love it. But purple is my favorite color. Look at my toe.
All right. So, what is Barbara's favorite food?
Okay. Is it the spinach dip?
Oh.
Not you doing the dish she make.
Okay, what is something I make for the family function every year that everybody say that
Not you
they
coaching
miss it?
The mac and
Oh.
mac and cheese?
All right, I'm going to let you have that one, Peyton. I'm
It's
going to
the
let you
mac
have
and
that one.
cheese.
I'm
That's
going to
my
let you have
favorite.
that one. All right, Peyton, last question.
Okay.
What do Barbara prefer doing? Being a chef or a worship leader?
Oh my gosh.
That's a hard one,
Okay,
ain't it?
I'm gonna say being a chef because she loves to eat and food. Like she
Ding, ding, ding. Good job. So you got
Good
2
job,
of them right.
Peyton.
Good
You got
job.
2,
Good
Okay.
job. All right,
Love
thank
you,
you,
bye.
Peyton, for playing Who Knows Their Bestie.
All right, y'all. So now we're about to get into our friendship stories where we share with you somebody else's experience and you guys have to share whether they should get out of that group chat or they should stay in the group chat. We want you to see your answers in the comment section, okay? He was one of my best friends for almost 20 years. After I got divorced, after finding out that my wife was cheating on me for years, he called her constantly to make sure that she was okay. He never called me.
Oh. Yeah, he might have to leave that group chat.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because at this point,
At this
Were
point,
you one of them?
you trying to slip in.
Right.
were
right.
you one of them?
Goodness.
Yeah, but they've been friends for years, which
Were
means
they
they
friends?
did build.
Was he just trying to, sneak a little?
Sneak a little what?
I don't know,
Sneak a little what, Shay?
go to the house with the wifey.
I don't know. I just think it's weird when you throw away, not throw away, but you have all
Years.
these years with a friend,
Yeah.
and then in a moment,
Yeah.
it's over. So I know we're thinking about the situation, but he been friends with this man for years. Why do you think he wouldn't call him?
I mean, yeah, because when I got married
Yeah.
and got a divorce,
Yeah.
I was telling why you still calling this man? I mean, sorry, but I was just after being hurt and all this,
Yeah.
why are you still trying to talk to this person?
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Right. Okay.
You need to be mad with me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That type of
Gotcha.
thing. So I get, listen, cut that off.
Yeah.
We friends. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but if they friends that long, then he's probably also friends with the wife as
but
well.
why
He
would you
probably-
call the wife and not me, dog?
Maybe it's not that he didn't call it all. Maybe he didn't call to check in like he probably would a female. Because I'm sure she may have cheated, but she could still be broken up over the relationship.
A little suspect to me.
Right? So maybe it's you a dude what I'm what up, bro? You sad about your wife? Maybe he should, but I'm saying, do guys do that?
I mean, some.
Yeah.
I think some do.
I say
It is a
I
little suspect
think
here.
brother tried to slip in a little bit.
He tried to slip in what?
He tried to slip in the DM.
Not sleep. He ain't slipping in. He
Oh
calling.
yeah, he calling her, so he
Yeah,
tried to
he's
slip in
happy,
there.
yeah.
Which is
In the living room.
How
In
you
the
know he
bedroom.
calling? That's my question. How you know?
The wife probably being
she
messy.
probably rubbing that in.
Right.
child.
Yo, bestie called me the other day.
You know, Chris, he called
Right,
me
right.
last night. They'd be like,
checking
all right.
up on me.
Checking
Checking up
So then
on
it says this. I wonder if we be in friendships with people who been giving us red flags for years. Because don't nobody you ain't just got this fantastic friendship for 20
That's
years.
true.
You get divorced because your wife is cheating and now this person is gone. So it makes you wonder, you been Reese Tisa? You been dealing with a little Legion? You just been bypassing the red? Maybe he's been a bad friend.
But that's what it is. I think a lot of people just, it's almost like our friends not friends topic of, it's probably not really your bestie or your friend for real.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just an associate or something. You get what I'm saying? It goes back to that.
For 20 years.
Yeah, it goes back to that, like, maybe we're really not friends, buddy. You know? So.
Yeah, because it would make sense for your friend of that long to not be checking on you after you've been cheated on.
Right. Right, exactly. So.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
Barbara, Nell, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much
Let
for
the people
having
know
me.
where they can find you.
So you can find me on my website, www.chefbarb.com.
Okay,
you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. And I'm trying to dabble, a little dabble in TikTok.
Okay.
So
Tickety-tock.
just find me. Okay. I'm out here. I'm out here doing my thing. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. We enjoyed you this season.
Enjoyed
All the
it.
tips, the revelations, all the stuff he was dropping.
Thank you.
And thank y'all for joining us too for another episode. Make sure that you share this with 5 people.
Yes.
Share with 5. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go find us on your favorite audio platform.
Yes.
We want to, help the people, get into friendship, stay in a friendship because you need community. Because Jesus come back, you're gonna need somebody to help you eat. Okay. All right, y'all. We love y'all. And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.